I want to acknowledge Wolfman as well as Me, Myself, in a Movie. They've done some good work on this. I actually wanted to do this section earlier, but I didn't think we had enough. But some new images have dropped, so let us get to it. There are technically three images. I'm going to deal primarily with one image about Michael and Laurie and a final image with Laurie, which may not be helpful or just add some interesting detail, but not that much. So we see Michael, and it appears he is back at the Myers household because we've seen this wallpaper several times in Halloween Kills. It's also in the trailer. So it could be it's another house with a similar wallpaper to the Myers household. But being more reasonable, it probably is the Myers household. But what is occurring and who is this person? Is it Michael Myers? I've already done a couple videos on this. I think Michael, at least for a lot of the beginning of the film and towards the end, will have dark coveralls. He will not have the classic blue coveralls. And in other versions of this same image, it does appear this is the blue classic outfit. So it's probably not Michael. It's one of the copycats. And I've already done videos on that, but we're going to assume there is going to be one or two copycat killers in this film, but we don't know which copycat it is and why is Laurie screaming. Well, I think we have enough. We can make this kind of assumption that what happened is either Laurie killed Corey, who's the copycat, or another copycat, and they unmasked the copycat and discovered that's not Michael. So you killed someone who possibly could be innocent, but is definitely not Michael Myers. Because why would she be screaming? If it's Michael, she's not going to care. She would be joyful at least that he's dead or the threat is over. But if it's another person, she might still be in shock. In terms of her screaming in several different images, I'd assume it's that they did unmask one of the copycats, but it's not Michael, so it's not who they expected, and it's a real shock to them. We also see an image of Allison screaming, but again, we can't say for sure if this is the Myers household. We just don't have enough. We're left speculating that somehow or other, real Michael, I think, will be at the Myers household, but in terms of what these images are showing, it's fake Michael and Laurie, and somehow they got into an altercation, and presumably the copycat killer was killed somehow and unmasked. And I think what's going to happen is Michael's just in the background. He's lurking. For whatever reason, they leave, and then he recovers the blue coveralls because we do see someone with the blue coveralls, and Laurie has this kind of green outfit and is ready to fight again. I think that'll be the climactic fight, and that's towards the end. So I think that's the best we can do in terms of guesswork. But then we have this other image of Laurie, and it appears there's a body in the background. We can't say for sure, so it's unclear who that is. Is it one of the copycat killers? Is it just a random victim? A lot of people have speculated that she and Hawkins will get into a romance, and so that could be Hawkins' dead body, and she's just very much in shock. Some people also said this isn't technically Laurie. This actually could be a body double, and maybe they've done some things with digital technology. So it's maybe a composite of Jamie Lee Curtis with the stunt double. I don't know. We only have the one official image, so we have to be careful, and that does not show us enough. So we really can't see who it is, and which version of the mask is still ambiguous. I think Michael will have a normal mask and dark coveralls. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what they're going to go with for a lot of the film until the very end where he recovers the blue classic coveralls. I think that's what they're going to go with. And this does definitely confirm a lot in the trailer. They are in the same house, but why would they be there? What are they up to? What is the fake and real Michael up to? It's not clear. So I do think we have confirmation now. Definitely there will be some kind of altercation at the house, and presumably Laurie and or Allison will kill one of the copycat killers and unmask them, but it's a real shock. Because again, to us it's very obvious there's a copycat killer, but for them, maybe they're going to be fooled for a while. This is not, quote, the real Michael Myers has returned. We know it's not real Michael. It's just a fake Michael. But to them, maybe they don't see clear enough, right? Because it's very dark. So I presume they are at nighttime. They don't see clearly who it is, and that's perhaps why they were fooled. That's the best we can do for now. So I think this is the best theory so far. So yes, there will be a killing in the house, and the fake killer will be unmasked. But tell me your own theories, and are we on the right track to narrowing down the list of who the copycat killer is? Thanks for listening.